Hi there, it's Pascal here, and in this video I just want to read out a quick email I got that I know is going to be of value to a lot of people. So I'll read it out from my phone. So it came from someone. I'm not going to disclose their name for privacy reasons, but let me just read out the email. It says, "Hello dear Pascal. I really would like to start this online business, but I am really low in my financial due to that my wife left me and took our 1-year-old child. I am 39 and I am desperate to gain myself respect and growth. So maybe in the right time my wife will see me as the man she saw before. I would love to sign up for this, but I am scared to lose more than gain, as I really don't have any experience on this business." This is a huge problem. Now, why I say this is exactly where I started. This is exactly where I started my online business. Now, somebody will say, what has online business got to do with relationship? What has online business got to do with your wife? What has online business got to do with your son? I'm here to tell you, it has every goddamn thing to do with it. But you can't say it. It takes faith to move. This was exactly where I started. Similar position, but my only difference was my wife didn't leave me. We were still living on the same house. I wasn't eating her food. I wasn't even talking to her. We stayed in the house for like months. I never ate her food. And so this is exactly where I started. See, at some point, disaster does not happen once. And so is success. You're not going to, you won't tell, he's not going to come out and say that the relationship broke up once. It doesn't. These things must have been accumulated for years. So to solve this problem, how can online business? See, one thing you have to understand in life is, from my experiences, if there is any problem, you are the cause. The moment you accept that something is not quite right, that you need to change something, because you know deep down inside of you that this is not the way it should be. He's not the only one experiencing this. There are thousands of men, women. I get these emails almost every week. This is not, I just decided to read this one out today. I get this all the time. People that see my videos online, because I talk about my relationship a lot, how online business helps them, and they can relate to it. And that's what I want to share with you here. Make you open your eyes to really, really understand what is going on. You see, let me tell you something. If you are in a job that is taking you away from your family, you have a price to pay. It's not going to be now, it's going to be in the future. Keep working that job. There's nothing wrong with it. Get this. I don't want you to think I am against jobs. No. There is nothing either good nor bad. Only your thinking will make it so. This is Shakespeare I'm giving you here. There is nothing wrong with jobs, but if you really, really understand what jobs do to you and your family, you will work your butt out to get out of it. You see, before I got to this kind of state, I was working 14 hours. 14 goddamn hours. Yet, at the end of the month, I wasn't spending time with my son. I wasn't seeing my wife. And I still did not have the money I was working towards. You think there's a problem there? There is. This thing is so crazy. I don't know how to explain this. You see, you have to understand one thing, that if there is anything that needs to improve, you are responsible. You can make up all the excuses in this world that it's your wife, it's your wife's mother, it's your spouse's parents, spouses, sisters, and brothers. You can make up all those excuses. It's not going to cut the ice. Nothing is going to change unless you change. What do I really mean by you changing? You see, when you look at something from here, you will see it in a different angle. And when you look at it from this other side, you will see another angle. It's perception. You see, wherever there is good, there is evil. It's there. It's constant. You can't win that battle. You see, if you are in this state, what I will suggest to you is to do not try to must build a business in this level, because you're never going to do it. You're not in the right frame of mind to build business, because you're already down. So you can't build a business with a mind that is not ready. You need to be in a relaxed state. That's why I always try to catch people before they get to that level, because it's all spiral. It will just keep you will just keep generating negative thoughts. It's going to be hard for you to do anything when you can't sleep at night. You're thinking about your family, you're thinking about your son, and you're even looking at yourself, looking down on yourself. You're depressed. It's hard. That is not a good state to start a business. But you need to get your priorities right. He's afraid to start a business because he doesn't want to lose money. But if he starts the business, it's gonna give him the time so that he can be there for his kids. Do you understand the dilemma going on here? I don't want to lose money, but my son is gone. My wife is gone. I don't want to lose the money, because I know if I start this business, I might lose the money. But you're willing to lose your wife and your children because you don't want to lose money. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This is where the challenge is. Value. What do you value more? If you really want to win your family back, you go and borrow money and get the business done. Prove to your wife, prove to your spouse that you are the man. If you've been shying away, one thing I can tell you is people don't start businesses when everything is normal. You don't. It's when there is problem like this. Then you start looking for opportunities. You start trying to get your hands into something, and that's when you make a catastrophic error in judgment. You can't call the shots right. You will be lucky. People that are desperate for money will take advantage of you because they know you're not thinking. I wouldn't recommend you to start a business on this level. You need to sort out yourself first. That's my recommendation if you're here. And how do you sort yourself out? You need to get out of your circle. You need to surround yourself with people that will empower you, that will draw out the best in you. That's why module 2, stewards, this is what he did there. He knows that people that want to start businesses are not the people that are ready. You first have to rinse your mind of all. You have to first understand what is happening to you. That he did that so well in module 2 that it's so powerful that anybody that gets through module 2 gets it. It's more like your eyes open. Wow, so this is why my wife left me. This is why my son left me. All right, I am now willing to make that change. That is why it is so powerful. So I recommend start looking at yourself, because this is you. You are the creator of your reality. You are the creator of everything that is happening to you. If you're going to make any change, you have to start from yourself. Because when you change the way you see that woman, when you change the way you see that man, when you change the way you see that child, when you value them more, the money becomes irrelevant. And that's when, whenever business you touch, then will strive, because you're building it based on your values. But if you're trying to start a business because you want to make money, you will lose all your money and you wouldn't still build any business. But when you build business based on values, this is the reason I'm starting this business. I don't care how much it's going to cost me. I don't care how much time I'm going to spend on it, but I'm going to build this business to help my wife. I'm going to build this business to help my son. That's when things change. Because you now understand. You've detached yourself from money. And I'll tell you why you've been attached to money. So you see, when you work, you see why it's not that jobs are good or bad, but see what jobs are dangerous. You spend 30 days to get paid. You work your butt out, you wake up very early in the morning, you work long hours for 30 days, and you get paid. Why wouldn't you get attached to the money? Every nickel you want to spend, you're thinking about it. Every nickel, it's going into your conscious mind, subconscious mind, that this money is so valuable, I can't waste it. You're losing your family on the other hand. This is a psychological war. If you really understand it, this is a mind game you play on yourself. Unless you begin to understand this, if you're not willing to discipline yourself to make the necessary changes that you need to make, chances are you're not going to get any far. You're not going to get any far. I recommend, there's a lot of context in this. I can relate to this very much, man. I can go on and on. It said, due to that, my wife left me and took my son away. I am 39. I am desperate to get... Why would you be desperate? You don't build business when you're in desperate mode. You have to be relaxed. You have to be in a creative space. You need to call your wife on the phone and say, I am sorry. I will make this up to you. It's that simple, but it's the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do. I'm sorry. I screwed up. Let me make this right. Give me this chance. And you're disciplined to take the action. You begin to wake up. I told you, if for things to change, you have to change. Instead of waking up 5 o'clock, you wake up 3 o'clock to build the business. You don't care about what time you're waking up because you're fighting for your family. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It is, you're fighting for your family. And when you fight with every ounce in you, heaven will open his door. This guy, give him what he wants. He's not ready to stop. And you're operating on the highest level. Consciousness. You've laid down your own life so that some other person can live. That's leadership. This thing is so scientific and it's self-explanatory. But it's so simple, we think it's a whole lot of work. Who did that best? Jesus did it in the Bible. Nelson Mandela did it for South Africa. Martin Luther did it in America. Where are they? They are great minds. That is exactly what you're doing. That is exactly what you need to do. When you get to that state, you ignore yourself. You do whatever it takes. Wake up the time, get the money, build the business. As you're building, you know why. When I ask you, why are you waking up this early? I need to go and win my son back. I can't sleep. You're prospecting, doing the same thing. If you're those people, you're shooting ads, you're shooting videos, you're writing blogs, you're doing everything you need to build the business. Ask you, why are you working so hard? Where did you get the energy from? I need to I need to go and get my son back. I need to win my family back. That's attitude. And when your wife comes back, she will know that you've changed. Then your job is to help her, because she is still on the other side. Two wrongs cannot make it right. I wish you all the best. It's Pascal Wanaji. Take care. Bye-bye.